The Department of Teacher Education, Training and Development under the Ministry of Education and Sports has organized the 4th Teacher Symposium to discuss the role of the teacher in coping with the impact of COVID-19 on the education sector. COVID-19 caused a deficit of 2.8 years in Uganda, hence loss of teaching and learning time, teenage pregnancy and child labor. Adapting to teaching by teachers has not been easy.
Now, in the local language, it had gone out to the lower level of even the P2 level. We push them to P4, which is called the progression. Now, the role of the teacher is now, like if you have seen in sports, where we have release, whereby somebody has to go back and pick a stick from the last candidate there, that's the athlete there, and try to run and catch up with those who are what? That is the challenge we are having. And as teachers, we need to come together and say, how do we help our teachers handle this situation? Because apart from training the teachers, we also support them in continuous professional development. But also, we have come up with the ICT, the new normal where we say we should apply ICT, digital learning.
The Minister for Education and Sports, Janet Museveni, said the big gap teachers need to fill is how to recover the learning loss of the learners for the 2 years.
Orientation of teachers on the curriculum is ongoing, and the ministry will ensure that all teachers are supported to implement that curriculum. I urge you, the teacher educators, to ensure that the teachers are supported to implement the abridged curriculum during this recovery period. I am optimistic myself that working together and more smartly, the education sector will soon return to normalcy.
She expressed the need for teachers to be innovative and have the paradigm shift of teaching.
Should be helped to develop skills, attitudes and values that will enable them to become useful members of our society. Please remember that both our learners and teachers still need psychosocial support, and so I urge you to continue providing this support in this very difficult time. Also, always remember that you are not only teacher educators, but you are counselors, you are mentors, you are role models, and external parents to the learners.
While giving her keynote address, Rosie Zizinga emphasized the need to adapt to 21st century ways of teaching, especially critical thinking, reason, evaluation, and problem solving.
Direction and learning. Be able to develop memory, be assertive, make personal changes and personal development. Be able to persuade others to work in a team, to discuss alternatives and reach compromises. Understand graphs, take notes, write surveys, write reports, make plans, manage time.
The symposium also looked at implementation of national teacher policy that is meant to create teachers that are adaptable to the changing times. I'm Nafka Farida and Dan Lugemwa at Bugolobi.